Okay, so last class we saw how to create the texture on the t-shirt. So that we did it. Right now we'll go for the pant. So I'll do what I'll do isolate. Okay, fine, this will be fine, easy. Then you can isolate here also. Okay, so select the half. So front and back you can do. So using the ice lasso tool, we can select the half. So this is easy. Now remove the selection. This is using control. So zoom it correctly. Right. So still it is there. Okay. Okay, just check it in perspective, which is you have to remove this one. Okay, fine. Then it's done. The selection is done. So go to the UV editor. Right now, uh, you can see the layout is not in proper shape. So what you can do, go for planar mapping. So you can take front and back separately. The front one sim and back another sim. So go to the UV menu and go to planner and same Z axis apply. Now you will see your pant layout is done. So immediately what you have to do. So using checker, you can see the result. So the front area has come nicely square checkers, but when you come to the side, this area didn't map correctly. Back side is very bad because it's not done. Okay, so immediately what you should do to solve this. So what you should do, you have to go to last class I told, modify and unfold, right? So what will happen? It will solve the stretch area. You see now it is done. So backside you need not select again. So rest of things you can take at the backside and again go for EV and planar mapping. Again modify and unfold and you rotate. You have to rotate and make it straight. And finally you have to select both and go to the last step. It's called layout. So it should come everything inside this. So this layout is done. Okay. So now you want to make some sim for stitching. So I remove the this checkers. Easy to see. So this I like to make the stitching area. That you can make one more inside as loop. Fine. So till this part I'll make for stitching. Right. So same thing. Already this seam is there, so no issues. So bottom part you can make like that. You can have one more. So you are having asymmetrical, so both sides is having a spine. So this is another I'll make seam. So how to make that? As I last video explained, same thing. Just you select already selection is there, and use the option is called tool is called cut. So immediately you can see you got the some white color that thick that is called seam. So that area you can have stitching, and of course you want to have in this area you want to have stitching, and you have to have here also. Okay, so wherever you want, just you cut it, and you get the same point. And here, so here also I want to have something like this. I'll select like this. I don't want symmetrical make it off. So this part, this part, this part, like this, like this, like this. So this is the stitching I'll have. So I can make one seam here also. So same thing, I'll go for one cut, and I'll have one cut. You can see. So we got the seam here also. This side in the pocket part, you can do manually, no issues. But till this is fine. So we'll take to the delete all beta history and take to the substance paint. This part is done. So we'll go to the export selection, and I'll take to the folder where I kept the files. Twinkles. Okay, down pant 01. Pant underscore 01. Right. Done. So this is done. So now come back to the substance paint. Right. So I'll go to the substance. So now the interface is there. Okay, fine. So as I said, we have to go to the file new and select the model and open it and make it 2048. Okay, so you can see the model is there, right? So you want to see both. So as I said, 3D 2D. So this is your texture layout. So UV mapping, and here you should give the name that is font underscore 01. So okay, done. So immediately what you should do, you should go to the texture set settings in the next layer tab. So immediately what you should do, you should write the texture. So you go to 2048 and you don't need ID. So remove the ID. So rest of things let it be there. Then go for the select a texture. So it is done. Okay. So now these are the textures are generated. You can see, right? So occlusion map, all this position map it is done. So go to the layer settings. Now layer, invert the layer. If you want to have one fill color, go to the fill and you can see the properties you have here. You can keep it here and we have I don't need roughness. Okay, color first choose what color you're looking for, right? So I'll go for the this bright color. Okay, fine. So this can be like this. Okay, so let it be colorful and I don't need roughness. So make it one. It'll become lambent. It will give zero. It will be more specular and reflective. So let it be roughness one, and I'll give the stitching. So for that, what I should do, I can go for layer. Where is the layer? Where is my layers? So this is somewhere. Okay, let keep what is overlapping. Okay, fine. Oh my God. Okay, let it be here. Okay, layer and go for one more fill layer and the stitching color you want to make, what color you want to make, or you can keep it here. Let it be here. Then I'll go for the orange something, orange color stitching. Okay, fine. So this will be my stitching done. So then what you should do, right click, add black mask. So this will be mask now. That stitching, that color will reveal. It will use some generator. I'll go for add color, add generator. Then double click and you can see here your auto stitch is there. So now see nicely your stitching is there. Then so wherever you had, I think here you have to make it correctly. Didn't get. So that's what you can do the things. Then I want to have uh, one more layer. So fill layer. I can go for one more fill layer, uh, or you can have that for cloth detailing. You can use. So I'll delete this. Not required. Okay. So I'll go for that denim some cloth. I'll take which one is better for the surfacing, cloth surfacing. So fabric, you can choose. This is fine. Fabric, let's say sci-fi, something like that. So different types of fabrics are there. So you can just drag and drop. You can see the result. Uh, so this is the result you can see. If you don't need the you can just go to the expand this. I don't need this denim base color. I can remove that. So your colors will be seen, and you can see also the stitching. You have some design. Those things also are there, and on the stitching area, you can see something is done called edges wrapped. So your stitching also you want you can give. I think it is already is there stitching. So if you don't need this stitching, so you can remove this, right? And already they have given some stitchings, so you can remove. Okay, if you don't want their edges, you can remove. So this your things. You can go to the your layers and of course you can so go to the your fill layer and your auto stitches, so that you can make your stitch size. What is the size you are looking and what is the width and what is the length, all those things you can modify and apply the normal map onto that also, right? So height map and same styles you want to make to your pant again. So you can do also this path position also, you can make it very close. This is see, you can go very close. That is taking -3. I don't know, it is on the maximum 0. So all those things options are there. And what is that called, edges straight, you want to apply to yours. So again, you can select that and right click on that and add generator edges. Just check it out edges. We have that options here. Just check it. Okay, you can also try that. Okay, what is that called? Edges sprayed. Okay, just you type EDGES. Okay, edges no crack. So somewhere it is edges fire. No, it is not there. Okay, it's not in the generator. So you have to take from uh, filter effect maybe. Right, we'll try some other effect. Okay. Go to the again sorry fill layer. Okay, your layer, and I'll go for right click and go for the filter. Filter. So in the filter, you can see just double click. All right. So what is the properties? You can check it up. So it is hidden now. So Windows toolbars, sorry, views, properties, filter. Okay, fine. So this is the filters. So edges. Okay, just check it up where it is there. Edges. EDGE. Uh, edges, uh, edge, edges, fried, F, air. Okay, I think it is something, somewhere it is, you have to find out. Just will give edge, the T cracks, and another is damage. So two things are there. Just check it up how it is working. Otherwise, you can take theirs, no problem. So if you want to take their stitching, also fine. So you can hide your stitching part. Okay, so this is the I don't need, and you want to apply theirs. So you can enable the stitches and their the filter effects. Okay, so that way you can you see the things. You don't want to have this type of feelings that try all the things affect. Just you leave the simple way, and you can have the things right. Then you finally you don't need the specular fine. So that also you can go to the color and remove the roughness. You give lesser more. Okay, so I think somewhere it is sitting. So go for this one. Right. So we go to the colors. I think this is roughness is okay. This I can make it one. Uh, right. So you can go to the somewhere is I think this is ours. I think it is. So this is the things you can select and roughness. Uh, yes, this is done. Okay. So the somewhere it is sitting the roughness. You have to select that and you cut the roughness. Okay. So if it is zero, then it is too much. So like that, you can have the things. I don't feel this edge spread. You can remove that. Only that you can have and and other things like you want to have your own stitching something like that, then you can find the brush and search for stitching, find the brush and search for stitching. Just look at here, STICH, STICH stitching brush. You can see you have already a stitching brush. We have stitching straight, then different types of stitching you have. Okay, you can just check how it is working. Okay, so then you have to turn on the enable the layer. So or you can select this stitching there layer and just check it out how it is working. So the otherwise you can go to the create a new layer, the to avoid the confusion. So just create on fill new. Okay, just we create the fill new layer and go for uh, colors. So Windows. Sorry, views and to the screen. So you want to check the colors, what color you want. Okay, this is the colors. This is the color I'm just looking for. So this is the teaching color I have. Then once it's done, so then I go to the right click and black mouse. So now your stitching is about to done. So now you see it is some colors are happening. So now check the brushes and this the stitching is happening. Just check this one. This is I think nothing happening. You can check with this. All right. So in this, you have to give the normal map, height map. Sorry, that is called height map. You can go for canvas, so you can see that height. You can see. So for that, you have to increase the height. For that, you have to select this, and you will get the things. And if you go to again this, then you will get that mask, and you can see the stitching. So that you make it brush size small, and you can make the things. So that colors again, you feel no, it is looks very the same, little more darker you want to make, then go for the again this. And I don't need roughness also, roughness make it one little more height and go for the little more darker, and all those things can be done, and check it out how it is coming. So again it is not happening, so you have to click this, make sure that you have to click this, then you can go for the your design. Okay, so this is the manual you are doing, so both side you can do. Okay, so you want to do go a mirror, you can symmetrical, you can make it on also, so it will happen one side and then both side will happen. So like that I want to make the pant, so right, sorry, you have to do. So this is my pant pocket, that stitching you can see, or you want to do another model for that, and you can uh, that will better actually. If you want to double stitch, you can go for double stitch also. So you can go for like this, then you can go for like this. So this flow also you can change, that is actually flow you have, and spacing also is there. If you want to use more spacing, then it will come little gap will come, you can see. Okay, it's too much gap now, there is nothing is there. So like that, I think it's too much. So you can just right now it is there. So little very mildly good. Okay, fine. So now you can see that is the gap in between. Okay. So like that you can plan and you can make the texture correctly. And once it is done, then you can find. So this is the way you have to do. You want to make more colorful, something like that. You can do that. So, so let us after finish that, you can go to the export textures, and go to the settings, and which one you don't need, that you can remove, particularly the metallic I don't need, universal emissive I don't need, other things you can just export. And where it is going, just check it up settings, global settings, you can select the path again, D drive, go to the G brush, Maya, Tunga, the substance you can choose, select folder, and finally export. So your export is over. Then come back to the Maya, and we'll apply here the texture. So what to do for that here? Right click, assign any material, cities, then standard surface. Then you have to color map. You have to apply this area. Go to the color map and go to the file and choose the color map D, ZBrush, Maya, Tungle, Substance. Then we have color map and color map. This one, no, this one. Okay, fine. This is my color map, and use the raw ways so you get the actual color, the color space. So then next, we have to apply the uh, geometry. Okay, the bump and normal map. Then go to the file and same thing. Go to the raw and choose your normal map, tool, substance, and your normal map. This is fine. Okay, fine. That's normal with all the wrinkles have generated. So this is fine. So again, color space make it raw. It's not there. Okay, fine. So the this is done, right? So you got all the details you saw. Okay. So it's too heavy, you feel, then you can no problem. That depth you can remove. Sorry, you can make it tangent space normal. So you'll get the exact things I think so. Still, you feel too heavy, then you can reduce the depth, maybe 0.3, the minimum you can get, and all the details maybe zero point 0.7 is fine. Okay, you can see the all the details will get it. Okay, so I think we missed out the uh, that cloth surfacing. I think somewhere you removed. I think so that you have should be there. Okay, so let's check it out. Which one that on thread there? Right. So you have to find which is your thread part, or you have to give that. Okay, fine. So this is not. This is yes. Yes, this one. So that you have to enable and you have to take to the Maya, right? If it's possible, again go for export texture and you overwrite on that. Okay, so it will be updated. So now you can update that. Go to standard surface and go to the buffing, and here you can update reload, right? So now you can see again go to the raw, so you get the all the details. So you can see the very high details texture on this area. And finally, you now finally got the pant and the t-shirt.